James Stephen Chanos, born on December 24, 1957, is a prominent American investment manager renowned for his expertise in short selling. As the president and founder of Kynikos Associates, a registered investment advisor headquartered in New York City, Chanos has solidified his position as a leading figure in the financial industry. Beyond his achievements in finance, Chanos is celebrated for his passion for art and is recognized as a distinguished art collector. His multifaceted interests were showcased in the BBC4 documentary titled The Banker's Guide to Art, where Chanos provided insights into the intersection of finance and the art world. James Stephen Chanos, born in 1957 to a Greek immigrant family in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, hails from humble beginnings. His family ran a chain of dry cleaning shops, instilling in him early lessons in hard work and entrepreneurship. After completing his education at Wiley E. Groves High School, Chanos pursued higher studies at Yale University. In 1980, he graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in economics and political science, laying the groundwork for his future endeavors in the world of finance. In 1982, James Stephen Chanos embarked on his career journey at the brokerage firm Guilford Securities. It was here that he made a significant impact by conducting a cash flow analysis that led to a sell recommendation, ultimately exposing the financial vulnerabilities of Baldwin United, which later filed for bankruptcy in 1983. This early success showcased Chanos' talent for uncovering financial discrepancies and weaknesses in market valuations. Following his achievements at Guilford, Chanos transitioned to Deutsche Bank, where he focused on analyzing Michael Milken's junk bonds and the operations of Drexel Burnham Lambert. His experience in these roles further honed his skills in financial analysis and deepened his understanding of market dynamics. In 1985, leveraging his expertise and insights gained from his previous roles, Chanos founded Kynikos Associates with an initial investment of $16 million. The name Kynikos, derived from the Greek word for cynic, reflects the firm's philosophy of skepticism and critical analysis. Chanos positioned Kynikos as a specialist in short selling, capitalizing on opportunities to profit from overvalued or fundamentally flawed companies. One of Chanos' notable positions at Kynikos was his decision to short Enron, a move that proved prescient when the energy giant collapsed in a massive accounting scandal. This strategic shorting of Enron underscored Chanos' ability to identify and capitalize on fundamental failures in market valuation. Chanos' investment strategy revolves around intensive research into stocks, seeking out fundamental flaws or weaknesses in a company's business or the broader market. He is known for maintaining substantial short positions, which he is willing to hold for extended periods. This approach contrasts with traditional investment strategies, reflecting Chanos' commitment to identifying and exposing market inefficiencies. Often likened to a whistleblower, Chanos' heavy short selling activity has drawn attention to companies with hidden vulnerabilities, such as Baldwin United and Enron Corporation. His dedication to uncovering market flaws and challenging conventional wisdom has solidified his reputation as a prominent figure in the world of finance. Throughout the 2010s, James Stephen Chanos and other investors who bet against companies faced difficulties due to a strong market for mergers and acquisitions, M&A, and a high number of companies buying back their own shares. This made it tough for those betting against these companies to make money. During this time, Chanos saw his company, Kynikos Associates, lose a significant portion of its value, dropping from $6 billion to $2.5 billion. In response, Chanos proposed a new fund to investors. This fund would include both long positions, betting on stocks to go up, and short positions, betting on stocks to go down, aiming to diversify the firm's portfolio. In November 2023, the Wall Street Journal reported that Chanos had decided to close his hedge fund and return the money invested by outside investors. This decision came as the stock market was performing well, with the S&P 500 index up by nearly 20% for the year. Additionally, Tesla, one of the companies Chanos had bet against, had seen its stock price rise by almost 117%. James Stephen Chanos gained recognition as a short seller when he foresaw the collapse of Enron before it went bankrupt in 2001. He held a short position on Enron throughout 2001, increasing it as more damaging information about the company emerged. This move proved profitable for his firm, Kynikos Associates. Chanos has long been skeptical of the Chinese economy. In 2009, he expressed doubts about the sustainability of China's economic growth, likening it to the eventual fate of the Soviet Union. He further warned of an impending crash in the Chinese real estate market, describing it as potentially worse than the situation in Dubai. Despite his warnings, the predicted crash did not materialize in the following years. Chanos' predictions about the Chinese real estate market have faced scrutiny and skepticism, especially after the anticipated crash failed to occur. Financial media outlets have questioned his investment insights, citing instances where his forecast did not align with market realities. Despite this, Chanos has remained steadfast in his warnings, reiterating his concerns about an impending real estate crash in China, comparing it to historical events like the property market crashes in Tokyo and Spain. Chanos has held a bearish outlook on the Chinese economy since 2009 to 10. By 2015, around one-fifth of Kynikos' global funds were invested in bearish positions on Chinese stocks. The firm profited when Chinese stocks experienced significant declines during the 2015-2016 Chinese stock market turbulence. In the latter part of the 2010s, Chanos gradually reduced his firm's short positions on the Chinese stock market. He mentioned during a Schechter Wealth Forum event in December 2017 that they had decreased their bets against China to the lowest levels in recent years. In September 2023, Chanos explained that his firm no longer heavily shorts the Chinese market because it had remained relatively flat for over a decade, making shorting less appealing. In September 2023, Chanos clarified during an interview with Bloomberg Television that his view was not that the Chinese economy would collapse entirely, but rather undergo a transition. He suggested that China would need to shift its growth model from investment-driven to consumption or service-driven, with significant challenges along the way. Chanos revealed during the CNBC Institutional Investor Delivering Alpha Conference in 2013 that his firm had a short position on Caterpillar Inc. He attributed Caterpillar's prior success to China's infrastructure investment boom, which he believed was coming to an end. In 2016, he reiterated his firm's bet against Caterpillar, citing concerns about the Chinese debt and real estate bubble. Since 2013, Chanos has maintained a bearish stance on Tesla Inc., publicly expressing concerns about the company's prospects. However, he officially announced a short position on Tesla in 2016. Despite his skepticism, Tesla's stock surged by over 2,200% between 2015 and 2021, resulting in significant losses for Chanos' fund in 2020. The fund's assets under management plummeted to about $405 million, down from approximately $932 million the previous year, largely due to the losses incurred from the short position against Tesla. Despite the losses, Chanos persisted with his short position on Tesla, acknowledging the challenges and losses incurred. In 2020, Chanos took a short position on Luckin Coffee Inc., based on advice from fellow short seller Carson Block of Muddy Waters Research. The stock experienced a sharp decline of 70% in April 2020 after the company revealed in a securities filing that its chief operating officer had fabricated about $310 million of reported sales in 2019. Chanos criticized such companies, including Luckin Coffee, for their unsustainable growth rates and questionable business practices, emphasizing the risks associated with investing in such firms. Chanos took a short position on Wirecard AG, a German payment processor, which later plummeted by about 96% in June 2020. This sharp decline followed the disclosure by Wirecard's auditor EY that the company was missing approximately $2.1 billion. Wirecard subsequently admitted that this substantial sum likely did not exist. Chanos expressed skepticism about Wirecard's profitability, suggesting that the company may have never been truly profitable. Chanos also took a short position on the Hertz Corporation, a car rental company, but covered his position prior to Hertz filing for bankruptcy. He expressed doubts about Hertz's ability to survive a recession, indicating his lack of confidence in the company's long-term prospects. Despite this, Chanos closed his short position on Hertz before its bankruptcy filing, implying a strategic move in response to changing market conditions. Chanos holds a short position against Beyond Meat, a plant-based meat substitute company. He expressed concerns about the company's valuation, noting that Beyond Meat still trades at approximately 10 times its revenue, which he considers excessive compared to industry standards. Chanos highlighted the diminishing growth prospects of Beyond Meat, suggesting that it has ceased to be a growth company. Beyond Meat's stock has experienced a significant decline of 54% since its initial public offering, reflecting investor apprehension regarding the company's ability to sustain its margins amidst increasing competition in the market. The genesis of Kynikos Associates, a hedge fund icon. In 1985, Jim Chanos laid the foundation for Kynikos Associates, a hedge fund that would revolutionize the art of short selling. With a keen eye for market skepticism, Chanos christened the firm Kynikos, drawing from the Greek term for cynic. This name choice reflected Chanos' critical stance towards market trends and his penchant for questioning conventional wisdom. Since its inception, Kynikos Associates has been at the forefront of financial innovation, specializing in short-selling strategies that defy market norms. Chanos' astute observations and unwavering resilience have guided the firm through turbulent economic landscapes, earning it a reputation as a trailblazer in the hedge fund industry. Jim Chanos, renowned for his financial prowess, has also made notable investments in the real estate sector. Splitting his time between New York City and Miami, he owns a Manhattan penthouse condominium purchased for $20 million in 2008. Despite listing it for sale at $34 million in 2019, the property remained unsold. However, in May 2023, Chanos relisted the penthouse at a reduced price of $23.5 million. In February 2021, Chanos made headlines with the sale of a 3-acre oceanfront estate in East Hampton, fetching an impressive $60 million. In Miami, he initially purchased a luxury apartment for $3.11 million in 2003 and later acquired a lower unit in the same building for his staff. Recently, in May 2023, Chanos decided to put the staff apartment on the market for $4 million and the primary condominium for $21 million, showcasing his diversified real estate portfolio. Estimating Jim Chanos' net worth presents a considerable challenge given the volatility and complexity of the high finance landscape. However, it is believed to be approximately $400 million. It's essential to recognize that determining net worth involves speculation and can vary significantly due to factors like market fluctuations and investment results. Jim Chanos, currently residing in Florida, holds the esteemed position of Becton Fellow and Finance Lecturer at Yale School of Management. Through his course, he delves into the historical evolution of financial deception, offering valuable insights into the complexities of the financial realm. Additionally, he has served as the board president of the Browning School and holds trustee positions at the New York Historical Society and the Nightingale Bamford School. Chanos' financial achievements and influence on the hedge fund industry are profound. While his estimated net worth is approximately $400 million, exact figures remain elusive due to the intricacies of high finance. His journey from early career decisions to his significant impact on investment strategies has left an enduring imprint on the financial landscape. Moreover, his real estate ventures, including properties in Manhattan and Miami, add depth to his financial narrative. Beyond his professional pursuits, Chanos actively contributes to academia and engages in philanthropic endeavors.